What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? We are back with another episode of Mask Off. You know what it is. Hey, literally, episode 179. You know what it is. Like
You know what it is, right?
that's
You know
that's
what
what
it
we on.
is.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
There we go. You know what it is. And it's funny, I was saying that because that's just what I say. And that's what it is. You know what it is. Episode 179. I'm your host, Mask Off. Malachi, I'm in the building. You know what I'm saying? I got my floating head. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, do I got something on? Do I not? You don't even know, man. To the left of me, to the right of me, whichever way you rocking the land, I got my man, the OG, the one and only Big Tone in the building.
You know what it is.
Yes,
in
sir.
Detroit, we say, what we say? What up, though?
What up, though?
You know what I mean? My young boys say, you know what it is. And this is an episode that I'm ready to get into, my brother.
Yeah.
Ready to get into.
How you feel, man? How you rocking? How you laying, man?
I'm feeling great. Positive energy up. You know what I mean? Prayers up for my homies. You know what I mean? Just want to give a shout out to my Orilla brethren. You know, we know what's going on with that. Prayers continue to be up for that. These motherfuckers can't hold us back. But that's how I feel. This is a birthday month. Shout out to my little sis, my prego little sis. Her birthday is tomorrow.
Hey,
so shout out to her. She will be. I don't even know how old this child gonna be, but that's my baby. You know what I mean?
So she gonna share a birth month with her? Well, nah, I'm tripping. It's the shower.
Yeah, that baby is teetering into my month. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
coming on April tip. Yeah,
it's coming over to the April side of the game. You know? How I feel about that, I don't know yet. It depends. I don't know about it.
You know, Uncle OG Big Tone gonna be loving it.
I don't know yet. You know what I mean? If that's a thorough young boy, I'm cool with it. But if he ain't thorough, I gotta get him up.
Young boy.
Throw his ass back to March or either what's after April? See, I don't even know, May. I don't know, because if April is that number one birthday sign, yes, it is. Shout out to Luke for that.
But, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you feeling, my brother?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. It's been a rough week, but I've been feeling much better these last couple of days, man. But
that's awesome to hear, man.
Yeah,
that's awesome to hear.
Glad to be here, man. I wanted to make sure we coming in a little later than normal than we would like, but hey, I wanted to make sure we got it done today. Make sure we stay as consistent as we can. Last week I was had some things popping, so we couldn't hit it. But hey,
bro, life be lifing. That's what they say. Life be lifing.
Don't it, man? Hey, shout out to my wife, Danny Love. She in the building. That's
shout out to Danny.
Floating head, boom, boom, boom.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
April people are amazing. Yes, myself, wife, and Big Tone all April month, baby. So let's go.
Yes, let's get it.
Our season coming up, man.
It's that.
Hers the 4th, yours the 14th, the 11th. Hold on, wait. Is it close to the 11th?
Put a 0 right here.
The 10th.
Woo!
I knew it. I was close. I kept feeling 11. I'm like, no, it's 10. Okay, bet. And I'm the 29th.
The 20s. I want to say 26 or something like that.
29th, yep. Hey, we in the ballpark, man.
We sinking. We sinking.
We in the ballpark for sure. Yeah, so we here, man. Glad to be here for another episode. Super excited. Glad to be alive. Thankful and grateful for everything that's rocking the land. You know what we do before we get to anything else that we do. Let's hit them up with that.
You better kick it off, baby.
Yeah. We hit them with that.
Hold on. I want to give a special intro for it.
Okay.
Give that motivation up.
Yeah.
That's dedicated to Roy Ayers. R.I.P. Roy Ayers.
There we go. Hey, man, this is another motivational minute coming from the floating head, Mr. Mask Off Malachi. Y'all know. Hey, this is a motivational minute, man. Do it in person. A lot of times people coming with a lot of energy online, make sure you got that same energy in person. You got something to say it to somebody's face. It's a lot of internet warriors out here. They type it up, they send an email, but when you get in the meeting, it'd be a whole different tone. Like, I didn't say anything. Like, no, hey, you know what I'm saying? Come correct. Make sure what's checked got to be checked, man. And it don't even have to be disrespectful, but it's just about being a better communicator when you say it in person. Don't wait until I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just call him. I'm gonna just text him. No, if you had that moment to say something in person. So make sure you say it in person, man. Your words are way more powerful face to face, man. That's your motivational minute, man. Say it in person. Say it to my face.
And if you're gonna send an email, don't send no email all ghetto. You know what I mean? And I'm being real about that because you know, I was talking to some people and they say, you know, they received some emails, and really when you send emails that look real tacky, it shows that you are new to what you're doing. Chill out, bro. Motivational man. You are new to what you're doing, and you don't know what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's don't send no tacky emails. It ain't like that. It ain't about that.
It's not. It should not be, for sure. And that's a good point too, because we got to match who we are in person with who we are in the email. We got to be professional all the way around. And if you send an email, it's more than likely a professional setting. And there's a certain way you should be talking in those settings versus chilling with your homeboy, your homegirls, your family, you kicking back, laying back. You know, so.
But you made a valid point though. Like a lot of people ain't really about that life. And they think they can say and type whatever they want to say and type. And then when you see them in person, they don't expect you to give the same energy. I'm a very real clear person when it comes to beef. You got something to say to me, say it to my face. You know what I mean? And let's handle it there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? That don't mean I'm about to scrap with you, but I prefer to do business like that. You got an issue with me, let's resolve it.
100%.
Don't be going and talking behind my back, talking to this person about it, talking to that person about it, or sending subliminal messages. I hate that when you see a subliminal message on Facebook. These niggas trying me. They don't know.
Yeah.
Who don't know? Who you talking about?
Call them. Yeah.
Call them out. Who don't know? You know what I'm saying? I wish all niggas really say about they be about. Who you talking about?
Yep. 100%. And this goes, I mean, it's so much that this can go for. But even in the case of like, if you see somebody doing something that you feel like you have some game for them or something that can improve their game or the way they doing something, say it right then. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like stuff has got back to me and Danny about opinion of something we did. For example, me and Danny performed together on stage, and some of the people that were there at the show, they had an opinion about it, but we didn't know about it. It got back to us through our mutual friend. They was like, yeah, they said this, and that. And I'm only telling y'all so that y'all are aware of the work y'all need to do. And we like, hey, we know the work we need to do, but why this person didn't tell us about that, like their opinion on it. You feel me? Because if it's something to help our game, say it to our face. You feel me? But we didn't take offense to it. We know that's how people operate, which they shouldn't.
I take offense to that when it's a person smiling in my face.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we supposed to be cool.
Yeah.
But you go and tell this person, you know, Danny and Malachi, they really ain't that funny.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm going to support them anyway. No. One thing about me, two things for sure. If I can't say it to your face, ain't no reason for me to say it behind your back. You know what I mean? And that's
you've always been that way since I known you. You like it or love it, OG gonna say what he feel, man. Like, hey, I ain't feeling that. Like,
and for real, when you start off doing comedy, I say, you got to do a little bit of work. You know what I mean? You getting there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And certain things I like, certain things I don't like. But who the fuck am I? At least I'm saying it to your face.
You said it. Yeah.
People be like, oh, you hating. No, I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have nobody in your circle to tell you opposite of what everybody else telling you, you only think you got one one thing. You think you and you may not be that one thing.
Right.
It's a lot of people that have told me, hey, Aunt, when you blah 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 blah. I may not like it, but I listened to it and understood. Well, maybe I need to do this then. You know what I mean? Maybe I need to do that and do this or whatever. You take in information, you process it, you receive it, and you channel it out according to what you think you should do.
100%.
You know what I mean? You're not going to always like the message, but don't disregard the messenger, as I was always taught. You know what I mean?
100%.
So
100%. Yeah, and we didn't take offense to it, but we also was aware. Like now we know how to move with this person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, because the friend that told us he's always square with us. If he gonna say his opinion, he gonna say what he like, what he don't like, and that's the type of friends you want to keep close. So when people showing you how they are, like, okay, you'll stay over there then. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't even about how you move. It's you only saying it in a nice way. Now I realize who you are. I know I'm not fucking with you no more. Period.
100%. Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you said it the nice way, I'm gonna say it the way I say it. I'm not fucking with you no more because you corny. You know what I mean?
Right. But still, like in the comedy community, we know it's inevitable that this person is still gonna be not in our life directly, but in our circle still. So you got
not in the circle if you don't fuck with them. You know what I mean? Business is business. Business is business.
What I'm saying is,
you mean that comedy community,
right? And so even if like they was coming to our show a lot when we had an open mic, and we knew if we still had the open mic, they would still be coming around. So, and I'm not gonna deny you mic time. I just know how you land. You feel me? So it's just like I ain't gonna say it's playing the game, but you just see, man, you just don't let them in. That's all to me.
Yeah, but that's the game. You not playing the game is the game. Ain't no reason for me to play no fucking game. I'm a kind of nigga. I'm a confront you about it. Yo, what's the shit I'm hearing you saying? You know what I mean? You smiling, you still smiling in my face, bro. You know what I mean? And you ain't got the heart to say it. I don't want you around here. Don't come around here. You know what I mean? Don't come around here. That's me personally. Don't come around here because you telling me what type of snake you are. You know what I mean? And I'd rather not have no snake around me than a snake I got to worry about. You know what I mean? Because the same shit happened. You say something, man, I was over there, and you know what? That's why I don't really fuck with them like that. But I go over that way to get the space and the comedy time that I need to work on. Fuck you. Don't come over here.
Yeah, great point. Great point. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, man. And that's, I mean, it sucks, like, but some people are like that. And that's why I appreciate the people that are square that will tell you, you know, even the other week we had went out and it was a friend of mine and his set didn't go off so well. You know, I had some thoughts in my mind, and then when he got off, I was like, hey man, it's tough when it's like this, ain't it? You know, because I'm like, I'm gonna come with you to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come at it. So yeah, man, that's the motivational minute. That was a good one, man. So I think you're on mute. I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I say DJ Touch has always been my peace and my patience. And that fire in us as Aries always come out, especially when you dealing with matters of the heart. You dealing with something that I love, something I take serious, people I take serious. You're gonna get all brimstone when it comes to me, you know what I mean, and what I stand on. You know what I mean? And if you a fuck boy, I'm gonna treat you like such. You know what I mean? And if you a corny ass chick, I'm gonna treat you like that. You know what I mean? Whether it's a corny ass dude, women do the same thing. They try to use their sexuality a certain kind of way. And as a man, if you don't treat them a certain kind of way, they use that as a template to be messy. You know what I'm saying? They do it with other women, and they do it especially with men if they don't get their way. You know what I mean? So it's a matter of recognizing snakes that slither. That's all what it is in my case. You know what I mean? In my 45 going on 46 years in this earth. They crazy, man.
Yep. 100%, man. 100%. Yeah. So today, man, we're gonna be talking about some stuff. Man, definitely super excited about what's happening in the league today, man. We got a lot of great things popping specifically for the Pistons. It's a lot popping though in the league. A lot of good news and bad news, depending on what side you land from, who you fans of, who you looking at. We're fresh off the All-Star break. All-Star break was a few weeks ago. And for those that don't know, in the NBA, that's like the midpoint of the season. So after that break is when teams really start ramping up, because we only got a few more months before playoffs start. Playoff NBA playoff basketball, a whole different basketball. I've always been a big fan of the league. I always get excited when we talk this on Mask Off. So I'm excited today, man. But I want to start with this. I think we did talk about the Luka news last time. I believe we did mention it.
That was the purpose of the show, was the Luka and Luka and Kyrie news. Not Luka and AD. Luka and AD, that's what we talked about.
We did talk about that before.
Yeah, we talked about them.
Right. And so now here we are. The Lakers have been doing really well since the trade. I know you were a Dallas friend. So let's start with that, actually. The Lakers have been looking good. Last night, LeBron dropped 30 something and something. Luka had 30 and 10, something like that. They've been going crazy. Now on the other end, and now they're number 2 in the East. The Lakers are number 2 in the East now. Yes.
I didn't know they was number 2.
Yes, man. They were number 4 or 6 before the trade, and now they are.
I thought they was 8. But
no,
wow.
They were number 6 before the trade. Now they're number 2.
Wow.
Yes, exactly. That's what I said. I'm about to pull that up real quick. So, and then the Mavericks, man, on the other end, the Mavericks.
Can I talk about my Mavericks?
Please do. Somebody got to.
So I'm gonna talk about these Mavs, man, and for all the people that's sports fans, I'm gonna be clear. I really, really officially became a Mavs fan when Kyrie went there. I mean, I've always been a Kyrie fan, but it all came together when Kyrie got there. I've never been a Luka fan. I think he's lazy. You know what I mean? And whether or not he made great shots or whatever, I think he's a great white hype. That's just me personally. But anyway, with Kyrie was on the brink of having a 1-2 punch with AD.
I was so excited to see that.
I wanted to see that so
man,
bad.
Me too.
So first was it Gafford went out first. Then it was somebody else went out, and then
AD
it's just all bad. Not Kyrie is out, and I think that's the premise of what I was going to say. Kyrie is out.
AD got hurt.
Who?
AD was hurt too.
Yeah, AD got hurt, and now we got a bunch of people. I think they pulling up from the G League, the D League, the ABC League, the Owakanama League. You know what I mean?
They called me the other day. I said, "Hey, I got a comedy show to do, man."
They called you before they called me?
Yeah.
I can talk to my agent about this shit.
They said, "All right, then we're gonna call Big Tom." I said, "Yeah, he busy too. Don't even bother him."
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that.
I got your back.
I would have did the same thing. I would have definitely did the same thing. But yeah, man, it's a lot of people out. Only person that's stuck there is Clay now. And Clay, the poor light-skinned Clay, he just taking shots up in the air, run around in circles like Rip Hamilton, just shooting the ball up.
Man.
And Clay I'm gonna say this about Clay. Clay has never been a number 1 option on any team.
Yeah, I mean, he's only
I don't see anybody going saying, "Hey, we need Clay."
No, I wouldn't say that. That's a little too far. He's not a number 1 option because of his role. Like, he's a role player. He's that sharp shooting. I'm gonna sit in the corner. I'm gonna run around some screens. I'm gonna spot up and I'm gonna hit these boys. Like, he's a 4-time champion. Let's not disrespect him now.
I'm not disrespecting him, but Ray Allen was a go-to player before he became a role player. Klay
But he still
Thompson.
he was never a number one option either, though.
Yes, he was when he was in Milwaukee. He was the number one option in Milwaukee.
And he shouldn't have been because they was going nowhere. Like you can't
He
have
was the number one. When they had him and they had Glenn, Big Dog Robinson, he was the number one option. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
he was doing stuff.
That.
You know what I mean? And then after that, he got into a role with Boston. You know what I mean? So Klay has always been Steph, Klay, Draymond. He always been the one in the middle.
I do see what you're saying. But I feel like everybody has their role. When you have Steph, which is the number one all-time leading three-point shooter on your team, you're gonna be an automatic number two. Which him being a number two, he could have been a number 10 on that team, and we definitely would have been looking his way. But you put him on any other team, he's still gonna be number one or number two option, regardless.
How many people reaching for his jersey for Dallas?
Well, good point. Now it's different now because he suffered.
It sells.
He's not the same.
He's not that guy. Like
he's not the same anymore.
I would buy a Kyrie jersey before I buy a Klay Thompson jersey.
Hands down, that's no question. You know, because Kyrie has that number one or number two ability with his handle and his shot, his ability to finish around the rim. He's just a different player. He got a different dynamic than Klay. Klay's a spot up shooter. Like, you know.
I would only reason I would buy a Klay Thompson jersey if I was being petty and trolling somebody, or I was making a collection of jerseys that Klay has played with.
Okay, I get that. Yeah, but man, tough break for the Mavericks, man. The trade shocked me, but I was excited to see how it was going to play out with AD, Kyrie, Klay. That was going to be a nice duo because you got Klay in the corner spotting up. You got Kyrie doing his thing. You got AD coming off the pick, getting boards, and he was able to not be the center. I was excited to see that. But now here, their season is done, man. They cooked. Kyrie went down with an ACL. That was devastating. Kyrie, one of your favorite players. He's one of my favorite players.
Yeah,
man, he's a great player, man.
He reminds me of myself a lot, bro.
Huh?
He reminds me of myself a lot.
I hope he can come back, man. I really do. ACL injuries are tough. That's a tough one, man. Kobe came back from his, but he wasn't the same. KD has came back. He's been about the same. But those are tough injuries.
Not really. I think the first thing you said with them ACL injuries, you know, when you get an injury, it changes you, especially something that got something to do with your knees and your legs.
100%.
That's what you depend on. Like,
especially the way Kyrie play.
Yeah, it's like he's dancing.
He's all ankles and knees. Yeah. He all ankles and knees, like everything in his game. So it's gonna be tough to see, man. On the other hand, I do like how the Lakers have been balling. They beat New York last night. That was good. That was dope to see. And here we have last night with the game that was played. LeBron, for those that don't know, Bronny James, LeBron James Jr., Bronny James was drafted to the Lakers. Now he's been in and out of the G League, playing for the G League Lakers team, and then sometimes they'll bring him back. He's been developing decently. Now here's the thing, because in my opinion of it is that if he wasn't LeBron's son, everybody would just give him space to develop. You know what I'm saying?
I just really feel like he's not the most talented James. I think the youngest one that hasn't hit the league yet is going to be the one. I really feel like Bronny is, if LeBron wasn't there, he wouldn't even made the Lakers. They did that as a consolation prize to keep him there.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah, but
I still feel he deserved a spot though. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he deserved to be drafted. That's what I feel like.
If you say he deserves a spot, I agree with you in the sense of if they get horrible Giannis brother a spot on the team, and all he do is pass out water and towels and
Right.
cheerlead. I get
Right.
that. You know what I mean? I get that. But
And that's my point exactly. Like if you gonna do that, Luka had 32, 7 rebounds, 12 assists, 4 steals last night in an overtime win against the Knicks. So my thing is, if Bronny wasn't LeBron's son, and he got drafted to the Timberwolves, let's just throw a team out there, nobody would be giving him this much hate or scrutiny. They would just allow him to develop. There's so many players that bounce in and out of the G League back to the team, back to the G League to develop, and he has done that.
Not even that. It's a lot of players who fathers are coaches now in the league. You know what I mean? Austin Rivers. You got what else? You got a bunch of them. Greg. Fuck it. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them out there. Greg Anthony. That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
So you got a lot of players now whose sons are in the league and they are playing, and they're not necessarily using their dad's name. And I'm not saying he's using his dad's name. It's just that that's his dad. He's like Obama of basketball, bro.
Legit, for real. And so he's had games in the G League where he going crazy, he going off. He got some highlights. He's had spurts in the NBA games as well where he has some good points. So for those that don't know or do know, Stephen A. Smith is a long-term NBA analyst. He is always in the media. He's currently on First Take right now. He was in the media a lot of times on his platforms, scrutinizing very heavily that LeBron needs to stop it. Like he needs to stop it. Bronny doesn't deserve a spot. It's the power of LeBron that has forced Bronny to be in this spot, and he needs to just stop this show, just shut it down. I've heard him say that, and it's been on plenty of occasions that he disagrees with this whole ordeal. So now, last night, LeBron checked Stephen A. in person, and here we go right here.
He had a tight face too.
The moment in the game that we want to address.
Man, what the fuck, man? I told you, bro.
That was LeBron James coming up to me, unexpectedly, I might add, to confront me about making sure that I mind what I say.
Hey, for those that know Stephen A., this is a totally different tone than what he usually be rocking in. That man be on 8 and above, 8, 9, 10. He be on 10 for the most part.
The best analogy is he's normally on Tupac. Now he's on Ricky Lake.
Man, he so I originally saw the post, and the post had the caption on it, and it said the caption of what his words were. Humble pie, exactly, baby. Humble pie. So the caption was what LeBron said was, I'm gonna tell you this one time, leave my son the F out of it. Like, yeah, he did sound like he wanted to cry for sure. So, and this is part of where I got the motivational minute from. Like LeBron ain't try to call this man, he ain't try to text this man, he waited till I saw you courtside. He came straight to that man, like, hey, bro.
Well, see, that's the funny thing. When we go further in this clip, which we're not going to do, he talks about, well, if you wanted to text me, you could have called me on the phone.
Yeah.
We could have discussed it via pigeon. He letting you know off the rip, he don't want the face-to-face smoke.
Yeah, basically. He could have called me.
How big this man over him? He like, my sword, mother.
Right, because he did it in the best way possible, face to face.
Face to face.
That's how you want the smoke. If you want to smoke, that's how you want to smoke. And so for him, like you said, for him to say, yeah, he could have called me. He's like, yeah, Rich Paul, his agent, I'm connected to Maverick Carter, his manager, I'm connected to. He could have reached out to me. He could have told me to fly out. No, man, I'm pressing you in.
I'm seeing you. Because
Yeah.
I know the magnitude of when the cameras are right there in your face. Because he played the camera game too. He played the game. He played the camera game heavy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? If you watch his show, I'm just oh God, I'm just despicable right now. La la blah 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 blah. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
yeah.
he's such a hater, bro.
I got a love-hate relationship with Stephen A. I love the energy. I love his longevity. I love his career, period. But some of his takes do be off for sure.
I'm not a fan of him, and I'm not a fan of that country bumpkin.
Shannon Sharp.
Well, no, not him. Him too. Well, Perkins.
Oh, Big Perk.
I can't stand him. He made a comment, and this is along the lines of this clown. He made a comment talking about when he was with OKC. The leader on the team wasn't Westbrook. It wasn't Kevin Durant. It was him. He was the leader on the team.
Okay. Now I see what he's saying. I see what he's saying in that. Not on the court. I mean, he's the verbal leader, like, because he was the muscle. He was the enforcer. He was the glue guy. Like,
nobody was listening to him.
Yes, they were. Like Dre on the Warriors. Dre is the leader. It's like that.
You had Ibaka on that team. People was following Ibaka.
Ibaka was just on the court. He wasn't vocal like Perk was. Perk been vocal. Perk gonna tell you how it is. Hey man, you need to tighten up. Man, get on the line, man. Y'all.
What did he say that? He didn't win no chip yet. Did he win a chip with Boston when he went there?
Who?
Perk. Did he had already win a chip with Boston?
No, that was before Boston.
Yeah, you didn't win nothing yet. Wait. So how you some vocal leader?
I mean, leadership ain't always that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Leaders are born. Leaders are made in the moment. It ain't made just because you're.
I don't think he was that guy. Though.
You gotta be a leader before you get to the championship, so you can lead people to championship. I'll probably take that back. I think he came to Boston. Was he because he was on the same squad with the championship run with KG?
I think so. I'm not sure. I can't remember whether or not he got a chip with them or not. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But I know he was with OKC. I'm thinking he was with OKC first.
I think he was, and then he went to Boston and got a ring.
One or the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I believe that's how it was. Yeah.
One or the other, but I know I can't remember or not he had got a ring. I don't even know if he got a ring or not.
Because him and what's his name from Memphis? Big fella from Memphis used to play for Memphis. Him and him used to battle it out a lot.
Who you talking about? Randall? Zebo.
Yep.
Zebo.
Yeah, man.
Zebo was a beast. But getting back
he won with Boston in 2008. Park did. Yep.
So did he go to OK after that or before that?
I think that was before that. Yeah, yep, the Cavs, Pelicans. Hold on. Oh, sure. He got drafted out of high school. Yeah, he a leader, man. Stop playing. Yeah, he was in OKC first.
He's a bum. He's always been a bum.
Yeah,
I've never liked him, bro.
I like Big Perk in the on as an analyst myself. I do.
I can't stand him. Let me tell you what's going on with me. Gina. Let me tell you, Gina. They gotta be more aggressive out there, and I think they're not trying to be more aggressive. Shut up. Or maybe I got a problem with Southern Negro talk.
I think that's
maybe that's it. I got a problem with Southern Negro talk.
I'm glad you figured it out. Now, on a real good tip, I'm gonna come over to the Eastern. Hold on, the Eastern's man, number right 6, there,
baby. Number 6, baby.
Detroit Pistons, 35-28, number 6 in the East. Now, for those that don't know, it is the play-in tournament is at the end of the season. Teams 7 through 10 have to go to the play-in tournament, which is
we don't have to play in. We there.
We there right now.
Yeah.
So we need to stay here. And if you look, we right here, 4, 5, and 6 is all close. It's only a 1 game win difference. So the Knicks take a jump, but 4, 5, and 6 are right there. So we stay in this, we good. We automatically in the playoffs.
We proven we can kill a major team too, the way we killed Boston.
Yes.
We gave Boston the murder show.
We did. You know we definitely did.
And we crossed Tatum up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Shout out to us, Sir Thompson. Yep. He gave him the crossover. You know what I mean?
Bow. Yeah. So we look good, man. We was on an 8-game win streak. We lost to Denver, which Denver is a championship caliber team. You can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying?
We was doing good with them too, though.
Yeah, we ain't get smacked.
We didn't get spanked.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We was holding our own. You know what I mean?
100%. So I am very excited, man. I would love for us to be just straight up solidified and not have to play in that play-in. But to be right now at the 6th seed, I love it. I love it. Now, another team that we did also suffer injury this year to Jaden Ivey.
I was going to mention him. I was going to say, imagine when he comes back.
Man,
speed at guard we're going to have, bro.
Because I thought we was going to take a dip once we lost him, and we didn't. So that has been great to see.
The best thing we did was get rid of Killian Hayes. I didn't want that pick from the beginning.
That was a good move for sure.
I didn't want that pick. You were sold on him. You was sold. I like Killian. I think he's all right. I
thought he was cool. But seeing these other young dogs coming in balling out for real.
What's that 00? I like that 00, man.
Yeah.
What's his name?
00.
Yeah, Ron something. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's nice.
He a dog.
Jalen Duren, a dog.
He a dog.
Man, we got some dogs, man.
Sure, Thompson, he's a road dog. Ooh.
Yeah, we got some dogs. Cade is an all-star, man. He's been leading the way. I love to see it, man. I absolutely love to see it. I'm very excited for this season, very excited for this year. We're gonna definitely, depending on who we match up with, we can easily get to the second round.
I got a couple more hats I need to get to really make it complete. I'm gonna get back my Pistons hat, my blue with the stripe. I'm gonna get a black one. I like them new black DET hats too. I think I might get one of them. You know what I mean? To make my Pistons. I don't like the bad boys hats though. I don't like them, but I'm gonna get my Pistons accessories up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you are absolutely right. Go ahead.
Shout out to Malik Beasley, man. Beasley, killing it. We got some sharpshooter. Malik Beasley and my man came from Mavericks. I just said his name earlier. Man, yeah, I forgot his name, but
from the Mavericks.
Yeah,
you're talking about Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway Jr. Thank you. Yeah. So Malik Beasley is the all-time leader in Pistons 3-pointers all time.
This guy came out of nowhere this year. Mind you, he got so much drama off the court going on. He was about to get a divorce. Then he out with some other chick. The chick get upset, files the divorce again. He comes to work, lights out.
Yeah. His mom, I think his mom is from Detroit, like on the west side. So I don't think he was. I think in an interview he said his mom specifically. So I don't think he was. I think he might have been born somewhere else. But yeah, man.
He looks familiar. He looks like the name's been here before.
Yeah, like he been around the way somewhere.
No. For real. Like, I don't know what team he was to make me go, Beasley. Who is he? Did he get a chip? And we proved like last week that he didn't get a chip. But
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he's been in the league for a couple years.
he's been around. I don't know what he was with the Heat. I think he was. I'm not sure, but either way it go, he's been a great addition to us.
Oh, he played for the Bucks.
The
And
Bucks.
for the,
He won with the
Lakers.
Bucks.
Huh?
Did he win with the Bucks? Or he don't got no chip?
No chips.
That's crazy. That's what it was. He was with the Lakers.
Yep.
He was with the Lakers because we was riding the Lakers last year, heavy.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, we was riding the Lakers, and I thought he went to Denver, but it wasn't him that went to Denver. It was somebody else.
I know what you're talking about. Yep.
That role player. I can't think of his name.
He got
either way-
you're right. He got drafted by Denver in 2016.
Okay, cool. Well, I just don't know when he was there.
Right,
But,
I know, right?
I'm all lost in the sauce, but
Yeah.
I like Reed too. I don't know where he came from. Number 7,
Reed.
Paul Reed.
Oh yes, man. We got a bunch of like unknown people just balling. Them boys get on the court and they fearless. Like, man, give me a rock. I'm about to do something with it, man.
The second team is crazy, man.
It is.
They get on the floor and go push the paint,
Pushing that boy. Yamming
Push
down.
yeah, man.
Getting steals. Their defense crazy. Shout out to JB Bickerstaff, the coach. He has turned that team around, man. It's been great.
I don't like that last name, Bickerstaff, but I like him. You know what I mean?
You know, man.
I like him better than Monty.
Shout out to the Cavs. They number 1 in the East right now. That was unexpected, but
I'm not doing that for nobody on the East. I'm
You
strictly
right.
Pistons.
you
I'm not
right.
doing that for
man.
nobody.
Ain't nobody here but us. You right. Thank you
Ain't
for
nobody
correcting.
here but us. They
Thank you.
are not like us, as the song say. So
They not like us for sure, man. So
and we are riding a wave right now, but trust and believe, I know the Pistons are not gonna get past certain teams. I know it's gonna be some work. You know what I mean?
it's gonna be some work, but this is a great step in the right direction. I do feel like, depending on who we match up with, we can make it to the second round.
I love the turnaround. I love the
Yeah.
turnaround from last year. And this tells you, back to what you originally said, if we had the right coach, the right formula, we would be out there. I love how he putting them young boys on the floor.
Yeah,
And he going with them young boys. Like all of them that's on the court, they young. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Like Tobias Harris, probably our oldest player.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they young. They out there. And
Mhm.
what? Tobias really ain't starting. Malik
Nah.
Beasley not starting. Tim Hardaway ain't starting. You know what I
Mm-mm,
mean?
don't
You
think-
got Cade out there pushing the point. Cade like what, 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He
Mhm.
like the light skinned boy that was in with the Nets.
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
That's how big he is. Pushing the point.
You're pushing a point. Yeah.
Pushing the point. Dishing it off in the lane. JD cranking it down, or either
Mhm.
to Asar. Man. And let's not forget, with the number 5 pick, Asar Thompson. Everybody said his brother would be better. I think we got the same player. I don't know where these guys AI'd from. What lab they created these two guys? These guys look like two running Indians. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They look
for
like Apache Chiefs in the face.
Yeah.
Out there
fact.
running the ball. They stripping the ball. They popping the ball. I seen this kid from the corner perimeter bait Katie to throw a ball behind him. He's checking my man. He go up. Go.
And they out.
Out.
Yeah. I love it.
Man.
Bro. I love it.
I love it, man.
It's been a long time coming for this, man.
You think you getting the easy bucket on him? No. Your stuff is ghost.
Isaiah Stewart, same thing. Jalen-
Meatball.
I knew you
Meatball.
wasn't gonna be rocking with him.
I'm not a big fan of Meatball, but he playing his position.
The defense
get
is
mad.
there, right? You can't be mad because the
I
defense
can't
is
get mad
there.
at him. He playing his position.
The defense is there, man. So
Yeah.
I love to see it, man. I'm excited for what's gonna happen, what's to come. And let's see.
I think I'm gonna give me a Sar jersey. I'm going to
Okay.
do it. I haven't got any jerseys in this era, but I think it's time that I give me a number 9. That is my go-to player right there. Number 9,
There you go.
Asar Thompson.
There
That
you
is
go.
my star player. The way he played, I think I told you before, he reminded me of a Ron Artest, Tony Allen type player, in your face. He can play the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5.
All of
And
them.
the 5.
All of them. It's great to see, man. But yeah, this has been another episode of Mask Off, episode 179. You know what it is.
You know what it is, baby.
You already know, man. Shout out to everybody rocking with us. Shout out to everybody tapped in. As you know, we got the show coming up. Me and the wife, March 28th. Next Thursday, we celebrate 1 year anniversary.
313,
So we got our
baby.
Thank you, man. We got our anniversary show coming up real soon. Let me add that real quick. So you could tap in with us if you want to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Don't pull off, whatever. Man, it's been a year. Huh?
At the raw space.
At the raw space, pause.
Oh.
So it's been a year, man, and time has flew by. But I'm grateful for it. So you got anything else to say, man?
I just want to say, y'all out here, man, and I'm not doing any shows until April, but I just want to point out that I'm happy for y'all. I'm honored to know the union, see the union develop, and like I told you then, and I always tell you, keep that circle tight. You know what I mean? Make your square into a circle, make your circle into a square that only 2 people fit in the middle. And it's the woman that you love and it's the man that you love, man, because haters gonna hate. And I'm gonna be honest with you too, man. People pretend like they want happiness and they love to see people happy, but it's a lot of miserable people out here, man. They silently prey on your downfall, man. So always keep God first and keep each other covered in each other's arms, man. And 313 will be here next week, man. So let's celebrate, baby. I'm celebrating.
Received, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, powerful words. We received that, man.
No doubt, man. Nothing but love this way. Nothing but love.
Received. Well, it's been another episode of Mask Off 179. You know what it is, man. God willing, we'll see y'all next Friday. Peace.
Oh, hold on. My bad. R.I.P. Angie Stone. R.I.P. Roy Ayers. 2 greats that we have lost.
Man.
Let's pay homage to the elders.
Yeah, moment of silence for them real quick, man. Yeah. Man. Oh my God. Yeah, good point, man. Good
like
point.
and subscribe. This is Mask Off, man. You know what it is.